Hello, magical family. I'm Savina. Welcome back to the Witching Hour. Today, I am going to be giving you my ultimate gift giving guide or little tips and tricks that I personally use when it comes to finding the perfect gift for a loved one or a friend. So, before getting into it, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button, and if you do, thank you. As you can see behind me, my decor is slowly starting to change. I am definitely starting to feel the holiday spirit, the Christmas magic, and I am so excited. So, within the last couple of days, I've been getting a couple of questions like, hey, what do I get for a Potter friend that seems to have everything? And just for other fandoms in general, like people are asking me for tips and tricks, and I said, hey, why not? 'Tis the season, right? So I am going to be giving you tips and suggestions or ideas for Potter fans and just little things you could go by for any kind of fandom. And then a little bit further along in the video, I'm going to give you small tips and tricks that I use to get loved ones and just for general ideas. So let's get into it. Now, when it comes to Harry Potter, these are my top suggestions for you, okay? And I have something that will work on every price point. I'm not going to be listing businesses in this video. If you want to see specific businesses or references, let me know. Maybe I can make a whole video on this. This is just a generalized idea video for you. So first things first, I usually try to shop small, and I mean small businesses. I stay away from big companies or things like that for the most part. Sometimes I do go to bigger companies because of certain items I'm looking for. For a fan that you think has everything. So one, depending on your budget, and these are fairly reasonable. One thing that most people really love are customized items. So this, for example, is a custom wand I got for myself. Now, if you know this person likes unlicensed items or collects both licensed and unlicensed items, they will love this. There are a ton of amazing shops on Etsy, and you just put in a request for something, a custom item, and you could build something that kind of plays off of the person you're gifting personality. So favorite colors, things they like, and everybody, at least everybody I've worked with, they're incredible and they will make all your dreams come true. So custom wand relating to the person you're gifting. Next one would be custom potions. I, for one, collect potions. I love collecting potions. There are a ton of shops that do custom vial memories or different kinds of potions with custom labels. You can get their name on it. I just think it's really sweet and simple. Another awesome idea is, I don't know if you've seen the well, you've had to if you're a Potter fan, the sweaters that Molly makes for all the kids and for Harry. There are companies that make those same exact kind of sweaters with their initial on it. So for me, for example, for Savina, I would get an S. But that's another really awesome gift. Now, another gift, and we're still talking Potter, there are a ton of people I know that do embroidery work and little knickknacks around the house. If you know they're a person that likes collecting things like that, again, you can't go wrong. In fact, head on over to Etsy and type in Harry Potter, and I guarantee you'll find things relating to kitchen gadgets, cutting boards, spatulas. Artwork is another huge one. Shadow boxes with lights, really pretty. Candles. All of these small little things. In fact, I could even urge you to make a small little care package or little gift box with a couple of small little items in it, and I think it's so cute. Again, you can't go wrong. Now, if you have a healthier budget, there are a ton of major shops that are licensed items. Obviously, licensed items are more expensive, but if you have it in your budget for a loved one, one thing that comes to mind right away is head on over to the Wizarding store or a Platform 9 3/4. These are for the bigger companies, obviously. And there's these customized trunks. I have one myself. To this day, it's one of my favorite gifts I've gotten. So it's your trunk that you go to with Hogwarts. You can get your initials on it, and you can pick which house you want it related to. And there's smaller and bigger ones, and one to kind of fit a higher budget and a smaller budget. Illustrated copies of the books. People collect those, go crazy for them. One of the biggest ones right now is the Minalima Illustrated Sorcerer's Stone. It's been going around like wildfire. I even want to get my hands on one of them. So again, really good Funko Pops. There are people that collect them like crazy. A lot of people say they don't like them, and then when you start collecting, you kind of don't stop. And then for the wrap up for the Potter suggestions, Noble Collection. Honestly, again, that's a bigger brand when it comes to character ones. So we went through custom ones, which I really gravitate towards, like the handcrafted, really personalized custom ones. I think they're amazing. And there are a ton of really artistic wand makers out there. As for, there are some people who collect the actual character ones, so like Harry, Hermione, Ron, Luna. You could find these ones. They're a little bit more pricey as well. You could get the Ollivanders box. Makes an amazing gift. Also, when it comes to Noble Collection or licensed items, things like the Hourglass, the Hufflepuff cup, the diadem, collector's items. Again, they're on the heftier side when it comes to price, but they're all really amazing. And for a collector or somebody that loves Harry Potter, they will be forever thankful. Before going forward, I also just remembered Build-A-Bear also did their whole Potter collection when it comes to bears now, and those are really cute. If they're a fan of Build-A-Bear or plushies, I recommend checking them out. And like I said, overall, head over to Etsy or small shops. I really do try to support small shops. And if you want ideas of shops, please let me know in the comments. On that note, when it comes to plushies, there are shops out there that make all the magical creatures out there, and you could get them customized and personalized with colors and personalities. And again, there's a whole other world out there. Now, when it comes to other fandoms, I kind of give you the same guidelines. So if you notice somebody is a major like tea or coffee drinker, maybe a personalized mug with the fandom or from the fandom, really nice coffee to go with it. Let's see, posters, artwork, memorabilia, anything that you could collect, even the cutesy little stuff. Like for my friends that love Star Wars, the Baby Yoda thing is still like major right now. So if you get a Baby Yoda plushie, I think you're in good hands. When it comes to other fandoms also, if it's a series of movies, some people go after the books. Collecting the DVD collection, maybe there's like a Blu-ray special edition collection or something really rare along those lines. That's probably more hefty on price, but it's a gift somebody will never forget. And again, so here's a little trick for you. One of the easiest things to do to get your memory or your mind going, I should say, is I don't go to Google, you go to Etsy, because that's where the fans, usually Etsy is full of fans that decided to create something they want, right? So they decided to create something that they can't find elsewhere and they love, and they decide to share with everybody else. So Etsy essentially is you find merchandise from all fandoms created by fans, and that's like one of the best things ever. You cannot go wrong. So I urge you, whether it's Harry Potter, Star Wars, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, you name it, you type it in an Etsy, you're gonna get ideas that you really never thought of before. Now, in general, right, when I'm going after a gift for somebody, I think about the person. no matter who they are, friend, relative, coworker, you name it. And you just think about the everyday little things, something they may have mentioned, a favorite show, a favorite drink, t-shirts. That's something I left off for both fandoms, Harry Potter and any other fandom. Really cute t-shirts, personalized shirts with different kind of graphics. Can't go wrong. Like I said, t-shirts, socks, knitted things, you'll find it all. But again, it's always the thought that's put into it. So let's say somebody mentioned to you like they love Friends. Hey, get them a really cute Friends t-shirt or mug, both if you wanted, and call it a day. Things that you know they would love or actually, appreciate. My whole goal when I give gifts, and my absolute favorite part of Christmas, is decorating the tree and giving gifts. Not necessarily what I get, because there's just something about watching somebody light up when they open something unexpected. And I try to make gifts not really just a need kind of gift. Like, I try to go for something that somebody won't buy for themselves. Whether it's something silly or even a toy or you name it, that it's a person that's practical, they're practical, and you know what they like. Don't go for the practical gift, if that makes sense. And along those lines, you can never go wrong with homemade gifts. I think it has so much love, and especially if you're on a budget, nothing says like, hey, I care about you, I was thinking about you, like something homemade. So baked goods, you can make really pretty cookie bags or brownies or both if you wanted. Maybe you could make something baked or sugar cookies that has shapes from their favorite fandom. So Yoda, Snitches, you name it. If you're not that artistic, there are molds and cookie cutters out there and things that make your life easy. Trust me, you can never go wrong with homemade baked goods and a little gift bag or your own gift basket. So you could put, like, depending on what they like, a mug, something Christmassy or related to fandom, hot chocolate, coffee, or tea if they're a tea person, like they like different teas, why not? And maybe a baked good or a book. And if I was to get that, I would be thrilled. I would be so happy. You can't go wrong with that. And something as simple as a handmade card or a thank you or a Merry Christmas, I love you. Handmade, always an awesome option. Now, when it comes to, I want to say the harder gifts, a lot of people say like brothers, dads. What are they into? What sport are they into? Favorite teams? Again, overall, the general theme of gift giving guide is what is the person into? And it doesn't even have to be something like crazy. It could be something small. Like I said, something small they mentioned to you. So my general theme for my gift giving guide is who you're giving to. It's paying attention to that person, and the smallest thing counts and matters. Something they like, something they may have mentioned, a favorite quote, even a favorite book, favorite show, favorite baked good. If there's any kind of activities they like to do, so riding, fishing, hunting, you could find something related in any of those. So I think another thing is don't overthink it, just kind of trust your gut. And like I said, I recommend not going for the practical gift. Like, if you heard the person, or if you do go the practical route, make it fun. So if you hear somebody like, I need socks. Hey, get them socks. Why not? But get them some crazy, funky socks or something fun related to something they love. If you know somebody that's artsy, like I said, so many things: sketch pads, new pencils, new paint. I mean, another thing that's fun is kind of thinking of, depending on your relationship with the person. Let's say you have a long-term friendship and you're kind of running out of ideas. Think back to like a small inside joke or something really stupid and silly, and get something related to that. Put whatever it is, or whatever the joke is, put it on a shirt, put it on a mug. Make somebody smile. Favorite candy, that's also another one. I don't know if I'll link my birthday video above, but one of my really good friends, she gave me a bag full of some of my favorite candies, and it was a great idea. Also, don't be afraid to go the gift card route either, as far as stocking stuffers or small things. Some people think they're not really that personal, but they can be. You know, favorite coffee shop, favorite bakery, favorite store as like a stocking stuffer or a gift, and a really nice handmade card. $10, $15, $20. It could go a long way. It could get you a lot of coffee. Why not? Again, it's the thought that counts. Also, I'm just gonna lay this out there. Don't be afraid to ask somebody like, hey, what do you like? What are you into? Or what hobbies do you want to try pursuing? I don't know anybody that would be upset. I don't think there's anybody expecting you to sit there and be like, okay, they should know me perfectly well, and I'm not going to tell them anything if they ask me any questions. You don't know until you try. I know this is a really generalized video, but I really hope it helps. If you have any questions, comment down below, reach out to me. If you want to know about those small shops or businesses I would recommend, comment down below. There are a ton of them out there. I've done some damage on Etsy and through Instagram, especially lately. And I'm telling you, if you could think of it, you could probably find it. Also, there's no need to go spend like an arm and a leg. Like I said, it's the thought that counts. Look for sales. Gift with your heart. It's so corny, I know, but trust me, somebody will know if you really put some thought into what you're getting them. And over anything else, that's what matters. And it doesn't hurt to, support other small businesses in everything that's going on lately. There's nothing wrong with supporting big companies, obviously, depending on what you want to get, but why not, spread some cheer. I really hope this was helpful to any of you, maybe got your mind going a little bit. Don't be afraid to go homemade. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be afraid to have some fun with it. That's what it's all about. With that being said, I hope you guys are staying well. Stay tuned. I'm thinking about doing a Christmas kind of giveaway, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so I will keep you guys updated. And again, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below. I love talking to you guys. And until next time.